What's good, everybody? It's the Clown with Cap Show. Shout out to the best shooter in NBA history by far is Stephen Curry. Look, what Steph Curry's doing this year is pretty crazy. I mean, he treats three-pointers like they're free throws. That's how amazing of a shooter Steph is. But my whole thing dealing with Steph Curry is 100% this season in 2021, he should 100% win MVP. If he does not win MVP, it's just like, why aren't they giving it to the best players? The most valuable players, and that is Steph Curry right now. The past 10 games, it's been crazy. I mean, he has the opportunity to beat Kobe Bryant's record right now. Scoring at least 30 points in 10 straight games at the age of 33 or older. And like I said, Kobe's the last person to do it. Right now, Steph is on the mark of breaking it. His next game, I do think he will score over 30 and break this record. I mean, dude, it's crazy. You know, like I said, his last 10 games, 47, 33, 42, 53, 38, 32, 41, 37, 36, and 32. I mean, and I understand. A lot of people are like, well, the NBA's softening up. They don't play as much, as good defense as they used to. I get that. But what Steph Curry can do, it's just amazing. Even, let's go back to his college days back at Davidson. I mean, he broke the records there at Davidson, led him to the Elite Eight, lost to Kansas, arguably could have beat Kansas there in college. And really, that's all they had was Steph. And Steph came into the league. I mean, he looked like a little kid, right? But a lot of people knew Steph Curry was going to be a superstar, like LeBron James. LeBron James showing up at Steph Curry's college games. Like, look, dude, this is the future. And it makes sense why I'm hearing rumors where LeBron James wants Steph Curry to come to Los Angeles Lakers this offseason. And if that happens, it's over. It's a wrap, you know, for LeBron and Steph. They're going to win multiple titles if that happens, but that's a long shot. But right now, Steph Curry, he's averaging 39 points a game in this stretch right now. This season, about 31 points a game. He's averaging 48% on three-point shooting. 48%, dude. That's almost a coin flip every time he shoots a three. I mean, that's amazing, dude. This is crazy. And Steph Curry, he just has that touch. He really does. And hate him or love him, dude. I really don't think Steph Curry's really that cocky either. I like to think that a lot of people misconception it of, oh, it's cockiness, but really it's confidence. I mean, if you can shoot the three-point shot like 50 feet, 60 feet deep, and hit it, continually to hit it over time. I mean, dude, you can't teach some of that stuff. You really can't. And to me, Steph Curry's the pinnacle of it. You know, he's a three-time NBA champion. Yeah, like seriously, 3 times. And I do think Steph Curry will win at least another one in his career before it's all said and done. I do think Steph Curry will be in the league for the next 10 years. Absolutely. He's a shooter. You know, he doesn't get banged up. He's not a center or a forward. You know, it's not like a sport where you're getting punched in the face continuously or like football where you're getting hit every other play. Look, I think Steph Curry's going to be in the league for a long time. And I do think Steph Curry, once LeBron James retires, it is Steph Curry's league. And a lot of people would say, well, what about Kevin Durant? You know, and I get that. But to me, Steph Curry, he's just that it factor. He has that. He has the touch. He has the swag of it. He has it all. He really does. I mean, yes, there's some weaknesses in everybody's game. I would say Steph Curry's weaknesses overall is definitely his defense. No doubt about it. I feel like sometimes he takes plays off, doesn't have that great defensive IQ per se. But yeah, like I said, when it comes to shooting, it's crazy. You know, he's hit 11 three-pointers, giving him 36 triples over the past 4 games, dude. And crazy. I mean, dude, just record after record. And Steph, you know, this is just like his like coming to right now. It's crazy, right? You know, Steph Curry, he holds the regular season records for made three-pointers with 402. 402 regular season three-pointers. That's unheard of. Like, what the hell is going on? You know, Ray Allen and Reggie Miller didn't even do these type of things. And we have Steph Curry doing this. You know, he also holds the NBA Finals record for most three-pointers made in a game with 9. In an NBA Finals game, he made 9 three-pointers, dude. You know that, dude, that is crazy to me. How does Steph do it, dude? Seriously, how do you do it? You know, it's amazing. And then he also has the NBA record for most consecutive playoff games with a three-pointer, with a made three-pointer with 112. 112, dude. The list goes on and on. You know, and Steph has this. You know, and I don't even know why people can hate on Steph. You know, he seems like a nice guy. He does a lot of charity work. He gives back to his community of Oakland right now. They were saying, look, him and his wife, they feed some of the Oakland people there. Over 16 million meals were fed in 1 year from Steph and his wife. To me, that's amazing to me. So, you know, Steph, you know, I'm not going to, like, compare him to LeBron James, but for impact-wise, he's going up towards LeBron, right? You know, obviously, I think LeBron's at a higher level. I think he's the best right now, but I think Steph is on that upward swing still. He still has a lot to improve still. He's only 33 right now. I still think Steph Curry still has a long career ahead of him, which to me is amazing, right? If you look at it. You know, Steph, I mean, seriously, you know, born in the same hospital, it's amazing, him and LeBron, but to me, looking at it, I mean, that would be great, right? I mean, that would be the pinnacle of Steph Curry and LeBron James teaming up and playing together. But to me, what Steph Curry does, it's amazing. It really is, and I think, you know, if he doesn't win, let's say he doesn't win MVP this season, I mean, I'm going to be in shock. I mean, yes, we could say arguably every season LeBron could have won MVP. They gave it to, you know, different players. But to me, overall, it's just like, man, what Steph has done, it's crazy. And like I said, going back to his college days, he's an all-time leading scorer in Davidson history. Okay? Amazing, dude. He's an all-time Davidson college leader in three-point field goals made in Davidson, dude. The list just keeps going on for Steph, dude, and it continues to pile up, dude. It really does. You know, and I think with him being this lethal and this, you know, if you were to see Steph on the street, you'd be like, yo, no way he's a hooper. He cannot play basketball. He can't shoot. He can't do none of that, right? But looks are deceiving. So to me, when Steph Curry shows up to the game, it's just like, how is this guy really balling on these people? You know, and to me, I feel like Steph Curry also, you know, his underrated part of his game is his handling as well. He's got a nice handle. He's got a kind of ball on a string. Now, he does have the best handles in the league, no doubt. I would say Kyrie and Chris Paul, those guys, they got the best handles. But to me, Steph Curry still has that nice handle and touch with it. You know, all he needs is a couple inches to separate him and his defender to shoot that three and to hit it. You know, he hits these hard, tough shots where you're just like, how does Steph Curry do that? You know, how? That doesn't add up right. How does he hit these impossible shots where it's just like, no way that's going in. There's no epic way, bro. How do you do it, Steph? Please, what's the recipe? How do you do it, man? It's crazy. You know, he's first place all time for consecutive games with at least 3 3-pointers made with 24, dude. I mean, dude, Steph, it's ignorant. It really is. You know, he's the only player in NBA history to win the MVP award unanimously. You know, shout out to Steph, and I do think he will win this year. You know, he won the MVP twice back in 2015 and 2016, and I think in 2021 he should absolutely win MVP this year. And a lot of people are like, well, he has to ball because, you know, Klay Thompson's hurt. All he got is Draymond right now. I get that, but, you know, looking at it from a bigger picture, you know, the future is still bright for Steph. It really is. He could stay in Golden State for the rest of his career, sign like another 10-year deal. You know, they'll give him like $500 million, whatever they give Steph, right? Or Steph could do what some of the media is telling us, is saying, look, you know, go team up with LeBron in L.A. You know, since we're seeing the Brooklyn Nets team up, we're seeing Harden, KD join, Kyrie, those guys. But it's just like, man, if Steph really did go play with LeBron, it would definitely change the whole dynamic of the NBA forever. And what I mean by that is, you know, and yes, we could say LeBron kind of changed that way going to the Heat, but I'm saying is now, moving forward in the future, it's just like, you know, NBA players now, it's like, let's team up and make the best possible team, and it doesn't matter if we're a couple of superstars, 3 superstars, it doesn't matter. As long as we win championships at the end of the day, that's all that matters, right? You know, that's what they play for. And I think that's what made LeBron eventually leave Cleveland for the time being to go to Miami. But I think that's really ultimately opened up the door, right? Opened up the door to make different moves, different plays, and sort of speak like that. But to me, you know, Steph, it's crazy. You know, and people who say Steph isn't the best shooter in the world, they don't understand basketball. They don't understand what they're talking about, because Steph Curry's absolutely the best shooter ever. You know, better than Reggie Miller, better than Ray Allen, better than Robert Horry. Yes, Big Shot Rob with 7 championships. Shout out to Big Shot Rob. But to me, I would still say Steph Curry is the GOAT of it. You know, he's the only player in NBA history to make at least 300 three-pointers in 2 seasons. The only player in 2 seasons, dude. That's crazy. He's the only player in NBA history to make at least 400 three-pointers in a season, dude. He's the only player in NBA history to win he's the only player in NBA history with at least 200 three-pointers made and 600 assists in consecutive seasons. Like, what? Dude, we can't make this up, dude. He's the only player in NBA history to make at least 10 three-pointers in consecutive games. Dude, it's amazing to me. You know, the list goes on and on. I can continue to tell you the only player in NBA history what Steph has done. But really, though, it's amazing to me. It really is. And what really gets me is when Steph goes into the playoffs, it's a different game. You know, he increases his level. He really does. And that's what's crazy about it. You know, he's first place all time for playoff games with at least 5 three-pointers made and 5 assists with 34. Dude, this is crazy. In the playoffs, dude. We're talking about the playoffs here. Okay? Like, this is unheard of, dude. First place all time with most consecutive playoff games with at least 2 three-pointers made with 27, dude. I mean, what? He's the only player in NBA history to make 4 three-pointers in each of his first 3 career playoff games. You know, like, going in, dude, Steph had that. And when I first saw Steph at Davidson back in 08, I was like, this guy, you know, he doesn't look big. You know, he looks really skinny kid. Doesn't look like he lift weights. Looks like he can get bullied around, but I'm telling you what, he can ball. He can cross you up, hit the open shot. He can drive it in, take it in for an easy bucket or a layup or a little floater. Or, like I said, he can hit that 3 on you. Really, he's the only player in NBA history to make 100% of his 3-throw attempts while attempting at least 16 in a Game 7, dude. In a Game 7, 100%, dude, Steph. Free throw line. Crazy, dude. We're talking, this is the biggest stage in basketball, you know, in the NBA Finals right here. You know, for real. I'm telling you what, man. Yeah, dude, it's amazing to me. You know, in NBA Finals history, he has the most three-pointers made with 105 in the NBA Finals. 105 three-pointers made, dude. What? What the heck, Steph? 105. That's ridiculous, dude. Dude, it's amazing to me. It's crazy. Most you know, yes, he has some bad things as well. Most three-pointers missed in a single NBA Finals game with 13. You know, here, yes, we got that. You know, but he also has the most three-pointers made in the NBA Finals series with 32. 32 three-pointers made in the NBA Finals series. You know, ever. You know, and I really don't think that'll be stopped past anytime soon. Absolutely not, dude. Steph is really that cold. To me, it's crazy, man. You know, people who hate on Steph, I'm just like, how? How do you hate on Steph, dude? Steph is really nice, man. He really is, dude. It looks like he wouldn't hurt a fly. You know, for real. Most three-pointers made in an NBA Finals game, like I said, with 9, which is crazy. To me, it's like, what? You know, the youngest player in NBA history to hold a career Finals three-point record at 30 years. In 80 days, dude. Oh, my God. Minimum was 40, dude. It was crazy, dude. Steph Curry is such ahead of his time. He really is. And going back to the finals, it's crazy, right? Yeah, and we can go back to the 2016 NBA Finals with LeBron. You know, Steph had a couple series, couple sequences in that game, in Game 7, where it was like, you know, Steph didn't have to make that play. You know, for instance, I believe they were up by 1 or maybe down by 1 with like 4 minutes to go. Steph throws a behind-the-back pass to Klay Thompson. It ends up going out of bounds because it was a bad pass by Steph. But right there, it's just like, you know, to understand the situation, I think it's Game 7 right here. You know, you guys are on the pinnacle. Why do a behind-the-back pass there? You know, just do a little chest pass or a bounce pass to Klay Thompson. You know, just get the pass to him. You don't have to be extra with it. You know, you can be extra in the regular season. I understand that. But right there, you don't need to do that, Steph. That's a mistake. You know, and shooting a 3, a really contested 3 when Kevin Love was guarding him. This was about a minute to go. They're down by 3. Once Kyrie hit the shot in front of Steph, Steph comes down, shoots up a bad shot. And I'm thinking right there, if I'm Steve Kerr, let's do a 2-for-1. Because what is Cleveland thinking when they're up by 3? Well, they're thinking, well, they're definitely going to shoot a 3, right? They're Golden State. You know, that's all they do is shoot 3s. So if I'm Steve Kerr, let's do a design play where we're gonna get the easy bucket, okay? And we're gonna only be down by 1 with about 40 seconds left. We're gonna get the ball back, okay? We're gonna need to make a stop, but let's get the easy 2 points instead of putting up a bad 3-point shot by Steph Curry. Yeah, and then ultimately we saw that LeBron James came back and won, but that was really the only flaw I had on Steph Curry was that 2016 finals with just a couple bonehead plays where it could have been easily fixed. It really could have. 100%. We could say, that was the same season where they won 73 games, past the Chicago Bulls was 72. Okay, so it's like, where Steph was doing, some of it was unnecessary, and I think it really, some of the sloppiness, or I don't know if it was overconfident, whatever the case was, but I think, Steph learned from it. Obviously, he's a 3-time champion right now, one behind LeBron James. Okay, so, there's really not much there, but right now what Steph Curry's doing present day in 2021, it's amazing. It is truly amazing. What he's doing right now in the past 10 games, averaging 39, okay, 48% on 3-pointers. So to me, and the crazy thing is about dealing with Steph Curry is, yes, they probably won't make the playoffs this year. That's what's crazy about it, right? With Klay Thompson being out yet again for another year, that really that was heartbreaking, right? To hear that, and I think, if they did have Klay Thompson, absolutely they would make the playoffs. They won a championship together. Klay Thompson, Draymond, those guys, without KD, their first one back in 2015. So to me, they could still do that. But obviously this year, they're done. It's going to be interesting to see what Steph Curry does this offseason, though, because they probably won't make the playoffs this year. We know that, but, Steph Curry, it's really, what are you going to do, Steph? Are you going to stay in Golden State? I think if he does stay Golden State for the rest of his career, Golden State will 100% build a statue for him once he retires. They'll retire number 30 forever, no doubt about it. But if Steph Curry goes to the Lakers, it's going to be interesting. Teaming up with LeBron. You got AD there with the Lakers. I mean, dude, that would really be unfair. Steph Curry, LeBron, and AD on the same team? Really? That's like, dude, it's over. It's a wrap. They're going to win 3, 4, 5 championships in a row till LeBron James retires. AD's still young, younger than Steph. So, there's a lot of play to be left. But me, Steph Curry, 100% this year should be MVP of the NBA. No doubt about it, dude. MVP 2021. This will be his 3rd MVP. 3 NBA championships. Steph Curry, it continues to grow. Continues to light up the 3. He's a cold-blooded assassin out there. Shout out to Steph Curry. Continue to climb, baby. It's the Cloud with Cab Show. Let's go!